What's up guys, so this video is just going to be on the, not the top 5 tips, it'll just be 5 tips on things that beginners need to do first before they actually go into the gym. Now, if I was to go up to a beginner and ask him, what's the 5 things that you need to do, I guarantee you wouldn't be able to name the 5. So, I have them written down in front of me because I'll end up forgetting what they are. So, if a beginner even attempts to go into the gym and just like think, okay, what do I need to do, they're not going to be able to think of much. If you watch interviews that Jay Cutler did, he said that he wanted to begin bodybuilding at 18. So obviously he wasn't going to go into the gym, not know about nutrition, training, supplementation, don't know what it was like back then, like what companies, how good research and the science behind everything was, like how often should he train, how intense, blah blah blah. So that is one thing that they need to definitely do. When I was starting off, I obviously didn't know. I came across this site just by searching bodybuilding on Google, and then I came to bodybuilding.com. Now that is by far, in my opinion, the best site you can come across for research, because it doesn't just cover research, it covers different types of training programs. I've come across Chris Getton was my first one, Y3T, Jim Stoppani's one. There's one for females, there's one for teens, there's one for elderly people. The articles that they write on are amazing. Different studies on nutrition, supplementation. They give you every type of information that's possible. And the second one is nutrition. This is by far where they just fucking go YOLO on that, because they haven't got a fucking clue. If you were to ask anybody, any basic beginner, I'm talking mainly about kids that are 16 to 18, or they name a proper diet. Okay, steak, chicken, rice. Okay, how much of it do you need to eat? Or if I was to ask a beginner that is about 7 stone, what do you need to eat to bulk up, put on serious amount of size and strength? Okay, steak, chicken, potatoes, rice. Okay, how much of it? They wouldn't actually have a clue. They just say maybe a big steak or 2 to 3 chicken fillets. What's 2 to 3 chicken fillets? I've got chicken fillets that weighing out. One chicken fillet would weigh out, say, 60 to 70 grams after cooking. I've got other ones that have weighed over 100 grams cooked, not boiled or anything, grilled. I've got ones over 160 grams. So they don't have a clue. They don't weigh anything. They don't actually look at where it's coming. The best type of beef or chicken or eggs, all is going to be organic, all is going to be obviously fresh. None of this chicken fillet rolls where it's breaded chicken. Most people don't know this, but when you go into a shop like news agents or whatever, and you go to the back of that counter and you see all the chicken fillets for rolls and everything, most people don't know this, but that chicken's been sitting there for a couple of days and it's just heated up. It's never fresh. I never really come across any chicken that's ever fresh in there. So they're fucked going there. They're getting maybe, if on a large roll, maybe 15 grams of protein, maybe, and the rest is a lot of carbs. Like, that's where they're cutting off. That's where they're just wasting their time. Now training, it's, if you just watch a beginner, they're gonna be clueless. They're gonna get into the gym. They're not gonna have a game plan. They're not gonna have anything written out. They're gonna be fucked all together. So what they're gonna be doing is going to the gym, look around. Okay, that big fella over there is doing that, so I'm gonna follow up. They don't know the sets that he's doing. He's obviously a hell of a lot more experienced. He knows what he's doing. He knows the mind muscle connection. They're going in, Put a beginner on a chest press, and I guarantee, say for example, starting here, they're going to be like that, pushing out. They're going to be pushing with their shoulders. So that's one thing. And then another thing, squats, leg press, what else, deadlifts. I have seen kids hitch maybe 30 kilo when they're looking at the mirror that way. Their body is supposed to be straight. I'm thinking to myself, okay, when should I call the ambulance? Because that's what's going to happen. Especially they're doing a back exercise. You're supposed to keep as straight as fucking possible. Don't bend that fucking spine. And they're looking this way and that way at the mirrors. And looking who's around, looking at them. The only thing you need to be moving around is your bleeding eyes. If you're looking to put on strength, don't look at anybody else. Just look at one place and focus on that place. You look at any professional bodybuilder, they're doing any type of bleeding exercise. They're not doing barbell curls like this. They're not doing chest like this, looking around. They're as stiff as a fucking board doing that set. And the next one is talking to people. Now obviously going in as a beginner, you're not going to have a clue about anything. So I'd say go to people that you could talk to, not some of these ignorant cunts, man, that are stuck up their own arse. I don't know how many I've come across. And I remember I was trying to put thickness in my back, and I never done deadlifts. I've never even attempted to do a deadlift. I just didn't know how to do them. So I went up to one of the big cunts in my gym, call him a cunt because he is. Went up to him, sorry mate, how do you put thickness on your back? Deadlifts. Turned around and walked away. And I was thinking, you ignorant cunt, man. I hate people like that because they think that they're better than people. If you came up to ask me a question, how do you get stronger on this? How would you? I wouldn't say. If someone, for example, was to ask me, okay, how do you get more width in your chest, for example, I wouldn't go flies and walk away. You go, well, you're gonna have to do chest flies. Just concentrate on that squeeze and stretch. Blah blah blah. Now, things like that are just fucking stupid to me. Ignorant cunts that think that they're better than people. Now, talk to people that actually will talk to you. None of, like, just go up to people here, sorry mate, I'm only starting out in the gym, I don't know how to eat properly, I don't know how to supplement properly, I don't know how to train properly, could you just give me a bit of help? They're not going to go, fuck off, get out of my way, I'm going on to the set. If you do, fuck off. Just don't even bother with that person, don't even talk to that person. Now the last one is, a lot of them will do this. You're gonna have to slow the fuck down. Now by that I mean, last week I seen a young fella, guessing he was only starting, hopped onto the bench and he maybe put on 50 kilo, 15 on each side, yeah, and basically took it off and done it like he was doing an epileptic fit, well, having an epileptic fit. He's not putting that muscle under any stress whatsoever. And curls is by far where it all come across it, where they're like that swing, they're not bringing up, squeeze, slow down. That's all. That's what every single one of them done will do. Like, understand if you're going for endurance, if you're, say, a sprinter, powerlifters will do it as well, to just get that power into the reps. But if you're doing bodybuilding, it's not who can lift this weight the quickest. It's not a race. It's always going to be a marathon. If you want to be a sprinter, a powerlifter, a strongman, do that. Go over somewhere else. Just fucking slow the fuck down. If you watch Doherty and H train, his training program, Blood and Guts, he does an excellent example. I will put that link in the description. Basically, he says, imagine a coil spring coming down and then powering up. That's what you need to do. Slow down, slow the rep down all the way, and then push up and squeeze. Guarantee most of them will drop half the weight and then do that, and then they'll make much better results. But all beginners, and mainly fellas, it's always fellas that are always concerned about the weight that they're doing, because that's more important to them, because they're going to be putting up Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, sending it to their nannies. I don't fucking know. So yeah, that's just a couple of tips that I came off the top of my head with. So yeah, like, comment and subscribe. Bye.